What is going on, guys? JFC here. It is Thursday today, which actually means we're probably going to get some marquee matchups today, which should affect supply of certain cards. That was a good day for investing in that case. Big new team of the tournament leaks on the way. I've gotten a few leaked players, and they are who you would expect pretty insane cards. We're talking about what the market's probably going to look like until Friday, and look at some investment opportunities today. We got the Vlahovic card today, and he actually looks pretty good. 4-star, 4-star, 6'3", high medium work rates, with like all right dribbling, good shooting, and good physicals as well with the finesse shot trait. Only an 85 rated squad needed, so I think this is actually a pretty good SBC, all things considered. So I do got to give EA credit for the content. When they have dropped stuff, that's good, but at the same time, how do you get the fodder? I have no idea. I'm gonna keep saying that until we have a way to actually get it. We'll start with the old FUT Sheriff Leagues. We've got the Winter Wildcard promo. Team 1's coming December 23rd and will be a 2-week promo. Swaps program confirmed. Pretty much exactly what we said yesterday. So, but this is always, this basically completely confirms it to be true. Up to 25 tokens. Rewards will be available for redemption SBCs, menus, and IN's SBC menu until January 13th. Bonus tokens via store packs. So it's gonna be the same thing that we're used to seeing for swap programs, but that does confirm it. And here we go. Lionel Messi is supposed to come during team of the tournament. This card is gonna be sick. If this is actually his dynamic image, this card is gonna go for infinity coins. So Messi is the first player leaked, and this immediately causes like a certain level of hype to this promo. So we'll talk more about that in a second when we go to like FUTBin and check out the player prices. Second card leaked is Cody Gakpo, and Gakpo as well, very hyped up player. And this card, considering it has 2 player of the month, is probably going to be pretty juiced. So Gakpo is going to be hyped up. He's got great traits, and he's going to be just good in game. Gakpo is going to be an awesome card to get. Phil Foden is the next leaked card. Foden inclusion in this, I'm not too sure. I mean, not like he was bad or anything, but I think probably Bukayo Saka earned an inclusion in here, or Jude Bellingham more than Phil Foden did. Casemiro is the next card leaked, and if they give him 79 pace, that should be a pretty nice card. I mean, 90 defending, 93 physical. I don't know if that's going to be that juice, but we'll see. Bono is next. He definitely deserves it, right? Morocco have had a heck of a World Cup, even though, if you're Moroccan, you lost today, you can only take pride in what your team did. He had a sick tournament, and he deserves to make the team. Otamendi is in 82 pace. He's in a bad league, but he could be a pretty decent card. Liga NOS players. You need some Liga NOS players in your life, and Otamendi should be all right. Oh yeah, even think about his link to Enzo. This guy down here says his hyperlink to Enzo Fernandez. It's a very good point. Theo Hernandez, though, this card is going to be sick. Theo in game is just a menace, and this card is going to be pretty incredible. It's crazy that he didn't even start in the tournament right away. His brother literally tore his ACL, and then he played and had a great tournament, and still having one. He's not out yet. Gvardiol deserves it as well, even though he got absolutely destroyed by Messi, but that's okay. Well, many defenders have over the course of their career. Gvardiol is always a very fast center back, so he's gonna have probably something like 87 pace. So his card's gonna be just insane. Good for Bundesliga teams out there. And then Kylian Mbappe, last but not least. I mean, not much to say about this other than he's getting another special card, and he's going to be expensive, and this is kind of why you're seeing his other card drop right now. His road to the World Cup went down up like 1 million coins almost, didn't it? It was like it was 4.6, 4.7 million, it's 3.8 million now, so not quite 1 million coins, but it dropped a lot, and it makes sense. So if you're wondering why, if you had this card, you just got unlucky, and he just he just dropped a ton. Not that many of you guys had this card, but yeah, Mbappe's coming. The selection on this team is sick. We're going to be getting just pretty much a bunch of hyped up players, so that's what this team of the tournament's going to be. By the way, guys, look at this. Look at my channel here. My video from yesterday just doesn't exist, I guess. It just isn't here. Like, was yesterday just a figment of my imagination? Like, what happened to my video? The video is still up. It's right here, so I know for sure it's still out and available. The reason I'm bringing that up, though, is yesterday we talked about like a big roadmap of all the promos coming over the course of like the next month, pretty much. So if you missed that, it's pretty important. So you might want to go watch that. But guys, today on the market, these Path to Glory cards, first and foremost, we'll talk about these because this is why I wanted to sell these cards. Because Griezmann and Nkunku right now are actually way down from what they were earlier today. Antoine Griezmann reached a peak of about 1.9 million coins earlier, I think. Yeah, he was up at the 1.8 mark for pretty much the entire day before the game started. Then once the game starts, then they score in the 4th minute, goes to 1.9 million coins. And then after that, just basically he's dropped all the way down to 1.4 million coins since they won. And this is why I just wanted to sell these cards before. I mean, even with, you know, Griezmann getting 5-star, which he's going to get now, him being 2 million coins just was not his actual value. And the same goes with Nkunku. Nkunku went up to 4 million coins, guys. 4 million coins. Who's buying this card? He was 3.7 before the game. They score, goes to 4,050,000, and ever since then he's down at 3.1 million. If you bought them and like panic bought them for God knows what reason, you know, you're down. I couldn't even tell you how many coins you're down right now. And Nkunku actually went down before this to like 2.7 million. So he's rebounded actually. But there's people out there that bought this card for 3.8 million coins and sold for 2.7 million coins in about 6 hours. So just a giant L. This is why if you sold for 3.6 million, 3.7 million before the game started, this card might not ever reach that price again. So, well, good on you if you sold them. Right now, the market is looking pretty stagnant because there's been nothing to do on the game for a long time. But obviously today we're going to get some marquee matchups, which usually drives supply up on these new promo cards. So if we have a look at them, I still do like investing in these cards, even though we're going to probably get a really nice team of the tournament team. I actually do still like investing in these cards. I don't want to hold them for a very long time because I think Winter Wildcards is going to bring down the market some. So I think today with added supply, you know, Saka's down a little bit, Bellingham's down a little bit. There's some guys here. I think the cheaper guys are probably my favorite. If you see Rodrigo go down today, you see Guendouzi go down today, Pedri, Hakimi, pretty much all these cards. There's not many what ones don't I like? I guess Kubo and Leao I don't really like. And the obvious ones like Damsgaard and Reina. But everybody else, I think you probably are fine buying. If you see some price drops in here today, look after marquee matchups. Who do you think in here is going to be the most in-demand card next week? Those are the cards that are obviously going to do the best. So if I had to guess, you know, it's going to be like Barcelona links always do very well. Pretty much everybody in here, you know, Lautaro Martinez maybe doesn't have like the best links ever, but these guys have such good links that they're all going to be in demand a lot. Coming into like this next week. So if you see any price drops on here, I do think you probably can invest. And I wouldn't hold for a week plus, but I would see if you can make some flips here coming into like this weekend, right? Because if we reiterate what we talked about yesterday a little bit, I do think that the high-end stuff it's continuing to drop a little bit or stay about the same. And I do think we're just going to start seeing that continue from here on out is my guess. I don't think it's only going to affect those types of big cards. I think that pretty much every card above a few 100,000 coins plus is going to start dropping pretty soon. If you guys are wondering about icons, like World Cup icons, because obviously the last batch is going like out of packs this Friday, looking to maybe invest in them after marquee matchups today. They don't really move too much. We saw Bobby Moore like the first week do pretty well, I think, but ever since then, they've kind of just stayed the same price. Exactly. So Bobby Moore was like a 165, and then he went up to like almost 200K for that little bit of market rise, and then ever since that, he's just dropped to 168-ish, and he's 170 right now. Basically, there's no like, if the market rises, they'll probably go up a little bit, but I don't think there's going to be any like real big rise in the World Cup icons that are going out of packs, which I don't even know where they are. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to probably do too crazily out of packs, so I wouldn't look at them too much. But can we just get a moment of silence for all of the Path to Glory investors? Because I think 75+% of people that invested in Path to Glory cards lost coins, and those people that lost coins probably lost an unbelievable amount of coins. The people that made coins like bought a Bruno Guimaraes at the start of the tournament and then sold when he was like close to 1 million coins. I mean, these cards are just dead. Like they're just left in the water, completely done and dusted. Bruno Guimaraes is down to 160,000 coins. There's just no hope left for these cards. There's just no hope. People are giving up hope. People still have them and now are selling again. The reason this happened is because there was nothing to do on the game for like a whole week. Basically, people were just bored out of their minds. They bought a bunch of Path to Glory cards. It was all there was to do. And then it heavily inflated the price. And Brazil kept winning, so it kept heavily inflating the price. And then they lost, and then just the biggest crash in history happened. Okay, guys, one more tweet I forgot to talk about. Winter Wildcards will bring festive flair to your Ultimate Team squad. And then he has a thinking emoji. So it's like, I don't know what he exactly means. I don't know why the thinking emoji. Maybe he means like, you know, the EA description of this promo is going to be bring festive flair to your Ultimate Team squad. There's not really much festive about the Winter Wildcards promo. And maybe he's saying he wants Futmas back, which I think a lot of people really want Futmas back. Or maybe he is like, you know, maybe he's trying to make you wonder what it's going to be because EA are saying this, right? So maybe it is going to bring festive flair. But it's just an interesting tweet something to think about, I guess. Because, I mean, you know, maybe we do have Futmas FUTMIS cards in the database. Some of you guys didn't know this. It doesn't look like these guys have it, but there are FUTMIS cards in the database. I don't know if we have the exact card design for them, but we literally have them in the database. We're not getting FUTMIS itself, so I don't know what it's for. Look at this FUT birthday card design, by the way. Well, first of all, how do we have this already? And here's a Team of the Year card design, which I think is probably one of the best Team of the Year card designs we've had in a while, honestly. We can blow this up. I like that card design a lot, honestly. So that's just something that is in the database. Yeah, FUTMIS cards are out there. I would love if there was going to be some FUTMIS vibes in this promo coming up, but I'm not expecting anything. The content has just been so lackluster. It's difficult for me to hop on here and be like, oh my god, I can't wait for what they're going to drop, because I can wait, because they haven't showed anything at all that I have been really hyped up for in a while. So we just gotta pray that some good stuff comes out. And the funny thing too is, guys, the second something really good actually comes out, the market's going down, because we've had nothing good for so long. And when we have nothing good, nothing happens in the market except a rise. There's no fall. The second anything good comes out, it's gonna be like, holy shit, and everyone's just gonna insta panic sell. But just so you know, that's what we're looking at. I would not be surprised if next time we're making the video, we're gonna see the market down more than it is now. If you guys still have some cards, I don't mind getting out as soon as you could, especially like, you know, Alloway Ron's not down really. Kuhl, you know, these sorts of players that are very in demand, very popular, aren't really down right now. I think they're just going to be in a matter of time. So if you want to get out, you still have time. I don't think there's much more to talk about. I think that's it for the video. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I'd love to help you guys out as much as I can. I love all you guys. I'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Peace.